Hello everybody, my name is Prashant Dhiman. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and I am the director of Canada Oceania Migration Services Incorporated, Edmonton, Canada. The purpose of today's video is basically to apprise you of several different federal and provincial nominee programs that exist today. So these are the programs that you should consider applying into when you are looking into applying for Canadian PR. I will speak about the federal programs first and then I will go into the provincial nominee programs. At the federal level, there are three programs. One is called Federal Skilled Worker Class, second is Canadian Experience Class, and the third one is Federal Skilled Trades Class. So all these three different programs are offered through an express entry system, which is a way to channelize the three existing programs and administer those programs for the federal PR process. So express entry system is not a separate standalone system as such. It is a combination of those three. Apart from those three programs, there are federal business class programs, two of those actually. Self-employed category, which is basically for the people who have contributed significantly into the fields of either culture or athletics. It also is for people who have successful farm management experience. Then there are startup visa business program, which is for people who are entrepreneurs, and there are criteria around what kind of business qualifies. Um, Letter of support that is required from the investors in Canada, and language requirements, and then the requirements for settlement funds also. So now we saw that there are five main federal programs that are offered for PR. I just want to show you that there are several provincial nominee programs as well. At my last count, there were more than 60 of these programs offered by 11 of the 13 Canadian provinces and territories. To me, these programs are the meat of the economic immigration, and they are often ignored or not given due attention that they deserve. So starting from left and going towards right, so Yukon Territory has 4 of these provincial nominee programs. Northwest Territories offers 3. British Columbia also offers 3. Alberta has 3. Saskatchewan is the province with the most of these programs. There are 14 of those. Manitoba offers 9. Ontario offers 10. I will skip Quebec on purpose because Quebec, the way it handles its immigration matters is different from rest of Canada. Newfoundland and Labrador also offers 3 programs. New Brunswick has 3 of provincial nominee programs. Nova Scotia has 7, and this small place called Prince Edward Island has also 7 of provincial nominee programs. So as you can see, there are several of those programs offered at the provincial level. There are mainly 5 flavors in which these all different programs are offered. The first one is skilled worker component employer driven. So in this case, a person would actually require a job offer from one of the employers in those provinces. And New Brunswick provincial nominee program, skilled worker applicants with employer support, is an example of one of these programs. Second main flavor is the business program, so in which there will be qualifying criteria around personal net worth, previous successful business and or senior management experience, intention to employ PR or Canadian citizen in those businesses. And British Columbia's provincial nominee program, Entrepreneur Stream, is one of those programs. Then there are programs that are basically targeted towards the recent international graduates, people who came to Canada on a study permit, they gained the education, they got their degree here, and now they're working in one of the provinces. The work experience requirements for these kind of programs are not very stringent, and so British Columbia Provincial Nominee Program International Graduate Stream is an example of that program. Then there are a fourth flavor, which is family connection streams, and so for example, Manitoba offers Manitoba Skilled Worker Overseas Manitoba Support. If you have close friends or relatives living in Manitoba, you may actually qualify for that kind of a program. Fifth flavor is a self-employed farmer stream. So the way you saw that there is a federal self-employed farmer stream, there is a similar one offered by the province of Alberta, and it is independent and separate from the federal program. So all these different programs that we just touched upon, they have different criteria for selection. Okay, so one thing is for sure, that all these different programs, they keep on changing. So new programs are offered, old programs they are stopped, and within the existing programs the qualifying criteria also might change. So it's a very fluid, very dynamic landscape, very hard to keep track of like what's going on, and you would greatly benefit from employing the services, hiring the services of people who actually know this landscape, who can help you navigate this landscape on a professional basis. And if you have any questions or comments about what you just heard, feel free to reach out to my official agent in India, Unique Education and Migration Services. We are here to help you out throughout your journey for Canadian PR, and wish you all the best. Thank you for your time.